Determination, laser focus, banging on they though they taking notice.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready?
Get ready, no.
This be the green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People wanna know where Mace, Poss, and Dave went. Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot, you'll see where all the sun rays went. Legs, arms, and head, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right cred, meaning credentials. Best of both worlds when we rockin' over pearls in the instrumental. Are you ready? Ready. Set. Jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady. To the letter rock. Turn it up. We giving the show. But can you rock it like...
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Yellow, yellow. I go blue, ladies.
Watch the blast! Watch the blast!
They go play action. Now Mahomes. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Mahomes picked by his ex-teammate Marcus Peters. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
A little juke. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram, 42 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, they were just hoping that run would pick up the first. They got the whole enchilada.
And I'm so used to teams on 3rd down, doesn't matter how far they need for a first down, throwing the ball. Instead, they run it, and as you said, pick up the first down, and then some, and then some. In fact, everything, all the way for a touchdown. Terrific play.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
Now before the 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Yellow, yellow.
48. Hey, we're going to make the 48 right now. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. 48. 48. Come on.
On 2nd and 12, Mahomes. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
The mic. Check 48's the mic.
Hey, 15.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
They'll try again from the 36 on second and 10.
All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, let's get there. Share.
Correct. Yellow.
48's mic.
Here's Mahomes to throw. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down. They'll try to run for it. Here's Williams. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
It's a gain of 2.
Yellow.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Check nickel.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Chopper.
At the 46-yard line.
48's the mic. Let's go one more. Hey, watch this.
On second and 11 now. Mahomes. Well, this is caught by Williams. No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a third down.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Throwing now is Mahomes. It's complete to Robinson. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. On fourth down on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. Back deep is DeAnthony Thomas. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
56. Mike, 56.
On second down, Ingram. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. That time Juan Thornhill, the rookie from Virginia, batting it away.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
So on fourth down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Being chased out left. The ball comes out.
Now, let's be frank, you hate the fumble at the end of the play, but prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
From the 38, Mahomes escaping the pressure right. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So, should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about any more.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. They go screen. This is Ingram. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's second down. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
It's second and 8 at the 33-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. This one complete to Ingram. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Now they go screen. It's complete. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th. So on 4th down, the Ravens will call on Sam Cook to punt it away. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor. Oh, my goodness. A little unconventional there on the return. A big loss after the interception, but they get the football. And an alley to run. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And that will get out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5. That one good for 37 yards. Jackson from the shotgun. Forced out to his left. Tyrann Mathieu, normally known for the pass coverage. This time a sack. So they get pushed back to the 11. And here's 2nd and goal. Jackson now. Snead's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after Echo. 3 to Mike. Set. Go. Let it go.
3rd and goal. Jackson. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. They do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now here's Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. The tight end Kelsey was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 44-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
36.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
There you go.
Mahomes now to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The Ravens going to use the second. Second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
43! 43!
Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Watch who, fellas? Let's go. Mike, 36. Mike, 36. So we got man.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with.
Come on, set. Hey, come on. Right there. 57. I got you.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Partner, it's often that man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Check. Walk 54. Walk 54. Here we go. Check 26. Check 26.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Chiefs, nothing.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the 2nd half. This is taken near the 13. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They run. It's Mark Ingram. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
I'm coming for you. Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. The 20. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 13-yard line.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Down, 56 yards. 54. 61. Track stop.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, they have had success when he keeps the ball in the option, but not there. I mean, you just saw exactly why many old NFL coaches would say, don't use your quarterback in the running game.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
Let's go, team. Let's go.
The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Escaping the pressure right to the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in
on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
On 2nd and goal, Jackson flushed out right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Nick Boyle there to make the grab as the Ravens push further out in front. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
He hops over him.
That's why you stretch.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
15.
Throwing again on second down. Mahomes steps away to his left. It's complete to Williams. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Mahomes now on first down. Flush to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. And there we saw rolling right out of the pocket. Maybe his momentum taking him toward that sideline led him a little too far.
Yeah, that is difficult, isn't it? Plus, you're closing down your space, right? You're shortening the field for your receivers. And their inclination is to go towards the sidelines as fast as the quarterback is as well. Hard for them to throttle down to leave themselves with enough room to stay in bounds and catch the ball.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there. Throwing is Mahomes on third. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Matt Judon with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner, and I don't think with 3 scores down in the third quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on fourth.
Tight end to the right, boys. Tight end to the right. Move.
15.
3 down. Mike, 36. Mike, 36. I'm going to come back to you.
Here we go. Fourth down, Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there.
It's lonely on top of the throne. I ain't a king of the pawn. Hop on a jet across the globe. I guess the road is my home and there's so many milk. Bird in my dome and like turbulent air. I'm switching these flows. If you look at my neck, boy, I'm letting it snow. My city, gangs and hippies, women like Nick, you know what I'm about. I'm not the stereotypes, they do not fit me. I'm bigger than life, give everyone jobs. I'm not a guard, go hard with a squad. I'm playing my part, but I'm LeBron. Rings of the team, I feel Jackson and hard. The homie calling from a cell, a couple of homies be making it. I just want all of them dudes to the well, not worry about taking a couple of L's. Don't sin for me, just win for me. Don't kill for me, just live for me. Keep it real for me, we eat together, leave the bill for me like. Hand on my heart, I give it all I got. Walk the walk and talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Hand on my heart, no, I give it all I got. Walk the walk, talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Never stopping, that's a must. Always winning, never lost. GPS, I never lost. GPS, I never lost. Who do it better than me? Yeah. Vision on 2020. Yeah. VVS, Clarity. Yeah. Determination, laser focus, banging on they know they taking notice. Determination, laser focus, banging on they know they taking notice.
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honest.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from Lambeau. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Hey, look, 48. Look, hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Let's go.
Jump out!
48. 48's Mike. 48's Mike.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Open man is Allison, complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jihad Ward, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Rodgers now to throw. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Rodgers. The connection made. It's Graham. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. That's into the hands of the tight end Boyle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. To throw is Jackson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jair Alexander in from the corner to make the sack. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now it's Jackson. And he floated one out there incomplete.
After that throw, and it was definitely one that he would love to have back, I wonder what's going through his head. I wonder what kind of mind game he's playing with himself to get himself back on track. Because a lot of guys, that's what they do. They have little triggers that when the mechanics are off or if they make a bad throw, that they go to that place to get themselves back in sync.
Here's Jackson to throw, and that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
On is the punter Cook, who sends it away. On the return is Irvin. A little track jump. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10.
At their own 29-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling him in the huddle right now.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. They'll try and run for it with Jones. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Ravens will take over at their own 20-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Jackson. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throwing is Jackson. He goes full extension, and he's got it. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Jackson escaping the pressure right. This will be caught by Brown. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. First red zone chance now for the Ravens. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Jackson from the shotgun. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Jackson now. Dancing to his left. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. So they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go. Mike 42, Mike 42. All right, T, let's go. All right, T. 42 is the mic, boys. 42. 42 is the mic. Danny. Mike 42. Mike 42, check.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Nick Boyle that time, but it'll be second and goal. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. Now it's Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Nick Boyle there to make the grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Box it, box it, box it, box it.
Rodgers now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Check 25. Number 50.
Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic. Hey, I'm
Check 30.
Mike,
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Got a man, that's Allison. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
Packers first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
58.
time to go, night. Watch out.
Get 300. Get 300.
On first down, Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10.
Check 48's the mic. I got you.
Go.
Rodgers now throwing again. He'll get this to Jay Kumaro. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
That's good for Packers. First down.
58.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
It's our time. 48's Mike. 48.
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A very solid gain of 27. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The first red zone opportunity now for the Packers. They have a 1st and 10 at the 30.
Check three, check three, check three.
Hey, check 26. Smooth.
Check 48's the mic. Check 48.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And he finds his tight end, Graham. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Big series right here. We got to step it up. Show it up. Show it up.
Get 300. Get 300.
48 for Mike. Right here, right here.
Now Rodgers. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. 2 yards on the touchdown there as they are now on the board here in the first half.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you termed that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Jackson. Buying time to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. Jackson. Roberts has it. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Dean Lowry. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check 48's the mic. Hey, keep it up, keep it up.
Check 4, check 4. Check 30.
48. Here we go, D, get off the field.
Hey, alert 48. Hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Let's go to 50. What did we do?
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They'll try the right side with Jones. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
Jump out!
Check 13.
2 jet bombers. 2 jet bombers. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Hey, exit.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. The connection made, it's Graham. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 16 and a 1st down for the green and gold.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the Ravens' 24-yard line.
Set it up. In 18.
Right now, let's go. No game on this defense, no game.
Hey, 88. Boom.
48's Mike. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they...
Hey, Charlie.
48's the Mike.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 11.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Inside.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Patrick Owasor with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. And Crosby missed it. No good. Wide to the left for Crosby. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, close game, 2nd half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far, and they come away with nothing.
So the missed field goal, and now they're in great shape. They'll start at the 38. Now Jackson. They go screen. This is Ingram. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Kenny Clark picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
You can't stop me.
Check, 42's the mic. Check, 42's the mic. Hey, get in the weight room. Mike 42, Mike 42.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Third and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard.
Brings up second and 1.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson, he's got it to Ingram, complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 15-yard line. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Jackson now on second and 10. It's caught by Roberts. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it, eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So after the loss of down, they'll come up here with a second and goal. Jackson will throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Dean Lowry able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. They need to reverse the trend. The last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's going to go down again. Preston Smith comes in for the sack.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on second and goal, a sack on third and goal. Now brings up a decision on fourth down.
So here comes Justin Tucker in a big spot. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first and 10. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Nowhere to escape it.
So they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. From the gun on third down, Rodgers. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. The Packers go for it. Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
Let's go. Just the outlaw. 22 the mic. 1, 2, 3. You gonna see me in your nightmare. 1, 4, 3.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On second down, it's Ingram, and he'll be brought down at the 27. Yard line.
Mark Ingram, the ball carrier.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Darnell Savage on the tackle. It's a gain of 6. First down, Ravens.
Let's go now. Tell me the ending. Let's go.
Ingram again, a first down carry. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4. That's a gain of 4 here in the fourth quarter with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. Looking for a seam, but find. None. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On third down, Jackson being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. Oh, no, he lost the football, and the Packers pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
up. But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Well, we'll see what his offense can do. Forced out to his left. He'll get this off to Jamal Williams. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Mike. 18.
Watch that in. Watch that in. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Three down.
Watch the motion.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. Incomplete. The veteran Jimmy Smith there on the coverage. Well, these corners, I tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times. Nothing good is going to happen. And if you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
Get 300. Get 300.
Now Rodgers. A throw caught by Kumaro. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 32-yard line.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
To throw is Rodgers. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Check 3. Check 99. Check.
They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Flushed out right. He's going deep for Brown. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Throwing now is Jackson. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. But he will not be able to bring it back. My goodness, what a bizarre ending. The kind of decision that could get a quarterback released before he gets back to the locker room. But fortunately for him and his crew, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, You're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Lambeau.
Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. I don't wear ball mains. All I ever do is ball main. I am not a rapper, they all lame. I am not dope, I'm hard. Wait, I can power up and level up at any moment. Spitting like a semi, only give me semicolon. Couple zeros like I'm sending yell nets. Every flow is unmatched and I better get set in. Finish them. Mess around with me and I diminish them all. Even if I ever did the minimum, all. In the Amazon, I better kill them all. Rogue One, but I got a team with me. Batman when I got a team with me. I get mean, I get green. Show the whole game what's never been seen. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank.
Designer sneakers hurt my feet now. Every beat is getting beat down. Couldn't eat, well watch I eat now. Like how you getting paid to freestyle? Different cities every week now. Every woman is now. What state prop you looking bleak now? I was home to sleep designer sheets now. 30 different missions. When I speak they listen. Couldn't find it so she fishing. Who the crew, it wasn't you. I know it's true cause you look like the opposition. Run it up. Greatest ever sums it up. I ain't have a lot when I was coming up. Kinda made my stomach turn when I brung it up. Wait.
Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away, and off we go from Lambeau. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Check it! 158! Yeah, live.
Kill!
Pilot, 64, weak.
Sponge!
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
He was brought down by
On second down, it's Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
Recon, 152 fighter.
Throwing is Rodgers. toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Rodgers, and he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. But he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back.
Hey, take 26.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And he finds Jimmy Graham. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 35. On 1st down, Rodgers. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. A first carry now. This is Williams. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So on now for the Packers at their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. Well, they didn't get in the end zone, but pretty good balance there on the opening drive between the run and the pass.
Yeah, I think that was probably what they wanted to get accomplished right out of the gate. Throw the ball with success, run it, of course, to set the tone. So if we saw the offensive coordinator's play sheet, probably wrote himself a little note. Exactly what we wanted to do. Probed it early and got it done.
Let's go. Let's go.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram, stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. On the tackle that time, Dean Lowry.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. Jackson on first down. Eluding the pressure right. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Ready? 42. Mike 42. Check. Mike 42. We got to get the ball. Can you get ready?
On 2nd down now, it's Ingram, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Baltimore.
Now Jackson on first down. big loss here as he's taken down. Dean Lowry, excellent job on that play. A big loss, 18 yards. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. Running right, this is Ingram. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. Caught the defense off guard there a bit on second and long, but now you still have to deal with third and long.
Yeah, you do, but you feel pretty good about the last play, don't you? And maybe it gives you a little bit of confidence dialing up the next one, that maybe your team will believe in it when you send it in.
There's Jackson on third and long. Flushed out right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now fourth down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Now the longtime Raven punter, Sam Cook, on to punt it away. Tyler Irvin back deep. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rodgers. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Tomoda Peko racks up the sack. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they'll look to throw. Got him in. It's complete. Williams. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That one will go down as 33 yards on the third down conversion. Jones. Pernell McPhee in there on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. You got motion man. You got motion man right there. 48. Box it.
On 2nd and 7, Rodgers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Watch the slant. Hey, 88.
Here's Rodgers on 3rd down. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Now, that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best.
And now the up man has it. It's a fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. Anxious moments there on the fake, but they do get just enough to pick up the first down.
Mike. 258. Pick it up.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Rodgers now to throw. And he finds his tight end, Graham.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 29-yard line.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, and it's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. To throw is Jackson. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
It's complete to Snead. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Jackson from the shotgun. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's now 2nd and goal from the 8-yard line.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Back to the running game. It's Ingram. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. 6 plays got him down here. This is play number 7, 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Jackson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Kevin King, the former Washington Husky, there defensively.
Kevin King there
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. And it bangs off the right upright, no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So from nothing less there than chip shot distance, a tough miss from the right hash mark.
Well, this is just a wobbler. I mean, he knows he's got to get it going left, but that was right all the way.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. This is taken to the 13. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. He got 29 yards that time. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Jackson now rolling to his right. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They trail offense. First time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jalen Ferguson. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Hey, wahoo! The 48 right now. Let's go.
Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on.
Zoom.
48's Mike. 48's Mike.
Jim. Gun.
Motion. Pop.
So that'll back him up 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Jackson. Here as he's taken down. Slipping into the backfield for the sack was Oren Burks.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Kenny Clark, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. Jackson, he's going to float this over the middle, deep. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Mike, green 18.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
First down, Ravens.
Check. Crunch.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson eluding the pressure right. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 44-yard line. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight.
A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
Here's Ingram. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, second down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. This is Ingram. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. The Ravens on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd down and 12. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal. A 56-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. We've seen some big kicks in the NFL the last few years, and that one might just rank right up there.
And you know you can hear the crowd react, right? But I was focused in on the sideline and watched them absolutely erupt. I don't know how many of them thought that he was actually going to make that kick, but how about how they felt when the ball went over the post?
And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Patrick Owasor leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
Watch that. Get 300. Get 300. 48. Back north. I got it.
To try again after the sack. Rodgers. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
61, match box, flight.
At the 44-yard line.
first down. It's Jones. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Green 18. Slant.
Watch the slant.
Motion. Mike 48. Okay, Mike. Hey, look at that.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Jamal Williams. And that'll make it 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Rodgers. That's caught by Geronimo Allison. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll run it with Jones. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. Boy, an incredibly aggressive move to go for it there. Game tied 4th quarter. You got to be surprised.
I am, and I know that we're in a new era of football where we look at the analytics sometimes, and a lot of the time the analytics tell you to go for it, right? But do the analytics take into account game situation, where we are, all of those things? In this situation, I thought it was an incredibly aggressive play.
It didn't work out, and again, tie game 4th quarter makes this thing a little bit more interesting. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Now it's Ingram. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Check hot route. Hot. Zip it.
Mike's 4-2. Check pass. Tight dog.
On 2nd down, it's Ingram. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Yeah. Tighten up. Switch. Kill.
Here's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Smart play to get rid of it there, but now it's 4th down. Your margin for error pretty much out the window.
That means you have to come up with a big-time throw here and a completion in order to keep this 2-minute drive going.
John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. After the penalty, it's Ingram. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Jackson to throw. He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
42. Check.
Now Jackson sliding out, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary, but you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
Let's see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done.
Hey, Delta.
What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some.
He's back to throw. And that's complete to Adams. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the